So this year, Easter Sunday is going to fall on the 1st of April, well known across history as April Fool's Day. And there's all sorts of theories about where April Fool's Day started, but what we know it for is all sorts of hoaxes and pranks. Like in 1957, when the BBC Panorama show talked about the Swiss spaghetti harvest, and they showed all these Swiss harvesting spaghetti from trees, and the intriguing thing was they were flooded with calls for people wanting to know where they can buy the Swiss spaghetti tree, and they had to let people know it was just an April Fool's hoax. You know, there's a lot of skeptics around the world that actually think it's sort of okay that April Fool's Day and Easter Sunday fall on the same day, because they believe what Christians hold to, the resurrection of Jesus, is just, as it were, an April Fool's hoax. But is it? I mean, here we're standing in a cemetery, and if we were to say that these people could rise again, there's not too many people that would think that that's actually going to happen, and yet that's what Christians say happened on the first Easter Sunday, that Jesus, who was dead, rose to life again. And there's many skeptics who believe it's just another hoax. Well, why would we hold that it's true? And there's all sorts of historical reasons, but let me just give you this. At the time, there were 11 men, and they said they believed they saw Jesus alive and well and speaking to them and ascending into heaven. Of those disciples, only one of them died a natural death. Here's a question for you. If it was a hoax, if it was an April Fool's joke that they just made up, would they have died for it? In Jesus the Game Changer, we look at how the life and teaching of Jesus changed the world. And this prophet who died on a Roman cross with hardly any followers, didn't write a book, didn't own any land, didn't start a political movement, is now seen as the most influential person in human history. How did that happen? Well, it happened because his death and resurrection were believed by those disciples, believed by hundreds of others, and billions of people have chosen to put their life in his hands. Maybe this Easter, rather than seeing it as a hoax, you need to put your life in Jesus' hands.